guys, what is up? CGDannyB back again with another dev talk for you, the second one we've ever done. But today we're going to be sitting down playing Dagada Story. I have the developer Malice with me, and we are going to kind of take a look at the game, early access, have a few questions from you guys through TikTok, YouTube Shorts, Instagram Reels, all kinds of different platforms. So before we get rolling, Malice, if you'd like to take a moment, kind of introduce yourself, tell us kind of what's going on here, what the game's about, and then we can jump into the game.
Well, hi everybody, and well, yeah, thank you first for the event.
Absolutely.
And yes, well, Dagada Story is my very first serious project, and it's a puzzle platformer in 2D, and it's a very because it's my first game, I wanted to do something which remember my childhood.
Okay.
I am well, my first game were the Super Nintendo, Yoshi Island, Super Mario from the Super Famicom.
Yes.
So I try to I'm inspired by this era.
So then that's probably a great place. Someone asked the question. I have to scroll down a little bit here. Here's one from Cartoon Burb. Usually we'll jump into the game before we do the questions, but since you already brought it up yourself, Cartoon Burb asked, why did you go with this art style? So in at least 3 or 4 of the comments were coming up as recognizing the main character looking like Kirby and the art design and the environments reminding them of Yoshi's Island. So were those like 2 games that were heavily inspiring you to make this one stylistically, or what's the direction those came from?
Well, yeah, about Kirby, it's funny. Well, because I never played a Kirby game.
Okay.
So I'm not very familiar with this, but
Yeah.
my because at the beginning I wanted to create a game, and the character was a boons, you know, just
Okay.
to because the very the first game which inspired Dagada Story, it was within a deep forest. It's
Okay.
very it's not very famous.
Yeah.
But and it was just a ball, and of course, because I'm not a very good pixel artist, it was easy for me to do something well, um, not so bad.
Absolutely. Listen, we all got to start somewhere, right? Pixels are hard. There's a lot of pixels there.
Yeah, but, well, for the moment, right now, I have the chance to there is an artist who work with me.
Okay.
So if the sprites, the beautiful sprites in the game are from her, but the bad one, it's my work. So
all right.
you will probably find the difference.
You guys heard him. If you see something you don't like visually, you can blame Malice. It's his fault.
Yeah. But of course, it will change in the future. So
For
of
sure.
course, it's just a first demo. It's just a first demo, and it's for the Kickstarter.
Right. So before we get into it, guys, this is Dagada Story, puzzle platformer, as Mouse already mentioned. The Kickstarter for this goes up tomorrow, correct? The 5th?
Yes.
Yeah, so the Kickstarter will start tomorrow. So if you guys want 2 commands in the chat, !wishlist, you guys can go over to Steam, wishlist the game. It helps it grow a little bit more. And then ! Kickstarter will take you to the page. You currently can't donate or pledge to it quite yet. That'll be tomorrow, but that'll be there in the chat. Even if we're offline, you can use that command, get the link if it's the easiest way for you to get there. Burb, thank you so much for using the wishlist in the chat. Let me see. Cub asked a question. Now, Cub, yes, you guys can ask questions in the chat. I would recommend using the highlight message just in case I happen to miss it as the channel point reward. So Cub quickly asked, what inspired you to make this game? Which I also think is another question that I will typically start with. So I'll expand upon it a little bit. I'll typically start with, where did Dagada Story come from? What was your inspiration, and what was that aha moment where you're like, okay, I have the idea. This is the game that I want to make. Do you have that like historical moment for you before starting to make the game?
Uh, well, um, at the beginning, uh, well, no, because at the beginning, uh, b- I created I created the character,
Yeah.
the blue one, Dagada,
Okay.
and it was because I wanted to create music. So 9 or 10 years ago, I started to create few soundtracks,
Okay.
and the soundtracks talk about the story of Dagada, and then 10 years after, I decided to create a game with this character.
Okay.
This is the very origin of the. But I had some very big line like it's a creature from space and he traveled. He is traveling in outer space to find a good planet to live, and then he crash on a planet, and then he just he started a new adventure. But this is but and then 1 or 2 years. I mean, and when I started to create the games, I added a lot of new things like the mountains, the Dowdowns, the creature you can meet in the game,
Okay.
and other stuff like this. And I think there is not a very one moment where it's something it's something you create after a day and after months of work.
Yeah, a couple just this moment here, all accumulated into one big like here's where we're gonna start and here's the game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I wanted to create a platformer because I thought it was easy to create, but no,
Uh-huh.
no, no, not at all.
It's like let's go with the easiest one. It's like, oh, it's not so easy anymore, huh?
No, yes, and of course you want always to add new things. You have new idea and you want to, and so of course the project started to be very difficult, but it probably the you knew that it's your big project when you never um you never how you said that you never stop to work on it. I
Yeah.
mean you don't you don't give up this project. Oh.
Yeah, saying dedicated to it, being this is the project that you want to work on and want to make happen. Bet. Let me see here.
And
All
don't
right, cool.
hesitate if I'm not very clear on my answer. I can try to reformulate or to use
For sure. Yeah, no
other
sweat.
words.
We'll get it figured out, answer some questions. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, use the highlight them in chat. We won't get to them right now. We don't bombard them with too many questions. I still have a list here and anything else. So yeah, use the highlight message button. And then as we go through, if we have a lull, I'll try and swing those in and use them. All right, so author up, we already have a menacing set of eyes in the shadows that I don't know if I feel safe around.
Yeah. This is a bad a bad thing.
I can see, yeah, listen, maybe he'll just never show up. Maybe that's it. Maybe we'll never have to fight him or anything. I know right out of the gate, I really enjoy the art style. You mentioning it being like a nostalgic thing and seeing like the games that you grew up with. Again, I also see the comparison to like the sprite looking like Kirby, and you saying you have no history with him. It's crazy how similar it is. Where he's basically just like blue Kirby with eyes on his head. I love him so much, and I really like the tone so far. I'm really looking forward to it.
No, but to be honest, I for the sprite because the animation of the characters, this is a work from me.
Uh
It's not from the pixel artist, and a lot of sprites of a lot of animation of the characters come from Kirby sprite. So this is the
Okay.
first version, and later we will update this to create a very unique style. We are trying to do something unique.
Very cool. Very cool. Now we have a little friend here floating in the background trying to get our attention or get in here. I know. So are we playing as two separate characters in this? Or are they kind of working one and the same together? How do they work gameplay wise?
Well, now for the gameplay, it's one by one. You use one, and then you can switch.
Okay.
Uh, so it was I sp I spent a lot of time to think about what is the best thing.
Sure.
Because I tried to play. I try a gameplay where it was possible to play the two characters in the same time.
Okay.
But because I want something very chill, I don't want to. So this is a very quite calm game. It's not
Yeah.
very. So that's why it's not a problem for me to play one character, then to switch to play the other one.
Yeah. Very just atmospheric. Like right now, we obviously don't have any music. It's all like the windy noise of the mountaintop and now our bouncing sound effects, but it's very like calm, very relaxing, and like
Yeah, because it's the kind of game I want to play after my work, because I'm not
yeah,
a full-time developer on this project.
sure.
Unfortunately, I have to do another job, and
Trust me, I
after
get the feeling.
and after my job, I want to just to chill out on a game and just to enjoy it.
Sit back and play something really calming, not a lot of thinking and you know, oh, I gotta do all this stuff and that stuff, something very relaxed. I definitely can feel that so far. Oh, I love them. So we saw it already. Now we're already out of the intro dialogue here, but it seems that you guys created like your own language or your own text. Is there a narrative thing we should know about the language barrier, I guess, between our characters, or?
Well, yeah, because Dagada just crashed on a planet it doesn't know anything about it.
Yeah.
So that's why he can't understand everything on the. He can't talk with the creators who live in the planet.
Okay.
But and also this is something I want. It's a little bit difficult, but when I was young, I don't know if you do the same thing like me, but sometimes when I didn't know how to read,
Okay.
I just take a comic book and I just watch the image and
Yeah.
you just imagine the story, but you don't understand everything. You just enjoy and you create your own story.
Absolutely. I was very much like that with Pokemon growing up. I was playing at like the age of 4 or 5. I had no idea what the text meant. I just would spam the button until I saw pictures on the screen. I'm like, oh, cool. That's what these are. Got it. Okay. Now I understand. No, 100%. I do that all the time. I fell.
And this is what I want to recreate. I mean, of course, not so radical, but it's maybe a feeling I want to create. It's probably the story will not be 100% clear.
Okay.
But it's okay for me. I mean,
a lot of room for like the player to interpret like, here's what's happening with these characters, or are you ready for a fan base to just start taking that vagueness and building their own like wikis of like, okay, so Dagada lands here and this character does that and this character is going to create, oh my god, this person's like, are you prepared for the wikis to exist?
Well, it will be a very It's
It sounds like a no.
I will be very lucky if this going if this happen, but well, yes, um I mean it's okay for me if people interpret or create around the. It's not something I'm very attached to, so I can.
Okay.
It's okay if people just want to create around this.
Bet. Absolutely. Let me see. Also, hey, Kay, I saw you pop in here. I know I didn't say hi yet. Hello. For anyone hopping in late, this is Dagada Story. We're sitting down with Mouse, the developer, tonight, taking a quick look. So if you guys have any questions about the game, anything you see, any questions you have as far as the development process, feel free to use highlight in the chat and we'll ask them. Speaking of questions, let me see. So this goes, Phantom already asked about games that inspired it, and we talked about that. Let me see. So Burb asked, a cartoon Burb asked a lot of questions. But the next question is, what is it like developing a game? So this is your first game, period, right? You haven't worked with anybody else. So this is the first time you're touching or making your own game, correct?
Yeah. What the question is about how to what is like developing a game.
Yeah, what it's like for you developing a video game.
Well, because I am not a professional at all, this project is for me it's the goal of this project is to learn how to create a game.
Right.
So at the beginning my organization was very chaotic, and
okay.
And probably for a professional it's probably chaotic, but but now it's okay. I mean the difficulty is to accept a lot of criticism and to just to try to understand why player do not think like you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it was something. I was like, something's going on here. I gotta figure it out. Okay, so I did that. So let me do. I can't go up yet. So let me think. I can squeeze through there. There we go.
Yeah.
That was a sneaky one. I was trying to figure out where to go, and then I'm like, it's a secret door. Secret door.
Yeah, and about the sound effects, most of sound effects are free sound effects, and sometimes it's not very accurate, and I don't like very much. But
okay.
For the moment, it's okay. I mean, but it will change in the future, of course.
Okay. I would say off the rip, I heard the little like once we like solve the puzzle. It definitely. I immediately thought I broke something because it sounded almost like a failure noise, like a. So I was like, did I break it? It's like, nope, you won. I'm like, so I like the noise. Might be a little confused as to when it happens.
And yes, you're right. This is a little bit confusing because I like this noise.
I could do this all day. Oh, I'm tired now. I shouldn't have done that. I could do this all day. I could climb up and down that wall all afternoon.
No, but about the noise you heard before, it's when your character, the yellow one, has the energy empty, when his energy is empty.
Got it. Okay.
But I understand it's not very clear because you think you succeed the puzzle, and just at this moment you hear something like you're looting.
Yeah.
So...
Got it. No, that works out. I get that.
So it's something I need to improve to the future.
For sure. And again, mentioned before, you guys know we do trial period all the time, play early access builds of games and demos. So this is definitely an early build. This isn't the final product. So anything you see may not be reflective of what you're going to get when the full game releases, because the game is still being worked on. So just keep that in mind. But speaking of which, Zenoza asked, how long did it take to create the game? So again, we know the game's not done. You're still working on it. But how long have you been working on this active slice that like I'm playing here in front of us? Like how long did it take you to make this?
Well, I started to create the game 2 years and 2 years and half.
Okay.
Yeah. 2 years and a half ago.
Okay.
Years ago, but with yes, I met a student in game design
Okay.
who helped me a lot to to create the core mechanics,
Okay. Very cool.
and it
So let's
was
see.
maybe 1 year ago. Yeah, it was last summer. Last summer, or yes, I think yes, it was last summer, and this is when I mean the game maybe really start to be more more strong or more good
Yeah, a lot more like
together. I
development
mean,
to it, like starting to come together. It's like looking like a game. Yeah.
but I don't know, but maybe it's maybe a little bit hard for you to play and
Yes.
to talk at the same time because it's a puzzle game. So it need for you to be focused on what you do.
For sure.
So
If I hit a point where I'm like, yo, listen, dude, we're definitely here to talk about the game and whatever's going on with it. If I get stuck, don't hesitate to be like, all right, Danny, just you missed it, you passed it, go on back. We did a very similar thing with Water Me. Oh God, was that last year already? I forget when we did Water Me. But I was like, all right, help me out here. I'm stuck on the puzzle. I know I'm there, but what am I doing wrong? So there's that. So that's clear.
hmm.
So I guess can I go back through? Because that's up now.
No, and well, and also because the game I want to find the good balance between puzzle and platform, and
Sure.
also I want to reward the player when he explore the universe,
Okay.
the area. So there are few secrets area to um, you can find in this demo. There are maybe two or three.
Okay.
Two or
So
three hidden zone.
special places to keep our eyes peeled for.
Mm-mm.
Are we near one of them now, or have I missed any yet?
No, it's well, it's after.
Okay.
There is one which is very very hard to find. It was suggested by someone who test the demo a lot, the game.
Okay.
It's like a beta tester, and he suggested me this, and he likes speedrun and very hardcore gaming.
Oh, he
Style,
likes the
so
challenge. He's
yeah,
not
he
about to
likes.
come home and be quiet. He wants like, give me something tough.
Yeah.
So I have this. So it looks like I activate or deactivated the bridge, which I think I need to reactivate to get across.
Mm-mm-mm.
Let me, because I broke this.
Yes, on the puzzles you have two things to understand what is connected with what.
Yeah.
You have
So
the
that's
links and the
close.
symbols.
Because that leaves this open, so I can go there. But now this is open. So I need to get that open by turning something else on. Not that. Perfect. And by the way, chat, you know I'm a scrub at these things, so forgive me while I figure out the puzzles.
No. It's I think it's because when you are focused 100%, it's already a little bit hard.
Yeah.
There is a little peak of difficulty here. So if you are 100% focused on it, it's maybe okay. But if you do other stuffs in the same time,
It could be, yeah, let's,
It
multitasking has never been my strong suit. So I have to go down and open that one though. So I need to open this door. So if I do this, right, and then I do this, but that'll close that, but it opens the one on top. So let me think. How do I fix my world? Do you have any tips for me as I'm stuck here? Do I need to turn the one off and the other back on?
Yeah, if you need a tip, I can.
Absolutely. You can hold my hand from here on out.
Yes, because you have to activate the bridge now. It's the last thing you have to do. So you can follow the link from the bridge.
From the bridge. So let me
Yes.
see.
Do you see the green light? Which
Aha,
yeah.
ha, ha, ha.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's
Just
right.
me not paying attention to wires. There we go, chat. Now we nailed it. Let me see here. Looks like Kay asked us a great question. Also, Dragonborn, thank you so much for the resub. I appreciate you very much. Kay asks, I'm currently doing a diploma of game design. Any tips for making games, especially platformers, or any areas you come across that caused issues and made you wish you knew info for before making this game? So sum it down to Kay's getting her diploma in game design and wants to know if there's any tips you would give for making a platform. Are there things that you did out of the gate that you would want to change, or things you wish you knew ahead of time for someone who might be making a game in the future?
Well, the difficulty for me, the difficulty of the platformer is the jump. The feeling about you can create on a jump, it seems to be very simple or very but no, it's it's all the secret of a good platformer. I think it's all about the jump, but
gotta make that jump feel good.
Yes, and if you there are a lot of paper about how to create a good feeling about it, and you have of course example of a Super Mario game.
Okay.
And about also Celeste, the game Celeste.
Huge fan of Celeste. I love Celeste.
Yeah.
I definitely see a similar art style with it, with like the caves and like the purple crystals in Celeste. Like I get a very similar tone here for sure. Am I too big that hole?
Well, Celeste at the first time it was one of my inspiration.
Okay.
But, I think
it's a good inspiration.
But I think the try hard thing is not what I want for this project right now.
I get that.
So this is why I changed a little bit the gameplay after all.
Yeah. So speaking of Celeste, this is a question that I'm thinking of. I've been a big proponent in recent years of accessibility in games, with making sure everyone has access to play games, whether it be a physical handicap, a mental handicap, anything that would stop them. Are there any plans? I know, again, it's your first game. I don't want to throw like every big action that game should or shouldn't have at you out the gate. Is there any ideas for accessibility options going forward? Maybe like a button to ping like, hey, I'm lost. Like, where's the solution for me? What can I do? Are there any accessibility ideas that you had with the team?
Yes, well, it's something I'm thinking about it because at my very first game convention, when I show the game, there was a kid who tested the game.
Yeah.
I didn't understand why it was very difficult for him to solve a very easy puzzle.
Okay.
Then I just understand after he was I don't know how we say it in English, but when you don't have the same color, you have a color issue, you don't recognize
colorblind.
Yeah.
Yes.
And my puzzle was were based on color switching, so
Got it. So it's difficult for him to play.
This is when I just understand that it was not easy. It was not, the game was not the same experience for everyone.
Yeah.
And after that, I met an association in France who help the game developer to create, to give accessibility, or to improve the accessibility of your game
Yeah.
for handicap, like people who play with only one hand, or I don't know, if it can be a lot of different things.
Yeah.
So it's something I want to add on the future, but
Baby steps. You know, you
yeah.
work on the game and work to it. Absolutely.
I think there are maybe very easy things there are very easy things to do, but well, for the moment, I started to do the game and then I will try to add this kind of features.
Absolutely. I look forward to seeing how that comes together. Let me see here. Super Medic, thanks for showing up, guys. I appreciate you. For anyone popping a little bit later, this is Dagada Story, a puzzle platformer we are checking out for the first time here with Malice, the developer. If you guys have any questions, feel free to throw them in the chat. Use the highlight message. We'll try and ask him some more questions. So let me see. Hit the hardest part. So you talked a little bit about Dagada, and I forget what's a little friend here. Now. How do you now? So what are they? Are they, is there like an animal creation they were inspired by? Are they just like, I threw some pixels together and it looks cute? Is there an inspiration for what and who they are?
Well, for Dagada, it was because, like I said before, I wanted to create a bounce game, so it's just a ball.
Okay.
And yes, and he has wings.
Yep.
Because at this time when I started to create this Dagada,
Yeah.
I like to draw flies.
Okay.
And so that's why I just add this the wings. And
Just
about
a little
now,
just fly.
And about now, well, to be honest, I'm not sure about this, but what I remember, it's I don't know if you see the little creators from Star Wars in the desert.
Not like the Tusken Raiders, but like the little, I am not a well-versed Star Wars person. I think I know what you're referring to. I don't know what they're called though. Anybody in chat have an idea of what the Star Wars desert bug dudes are called?
Yeah,
the Ewoks, is that what we're referring to?
No Ewoks.
Not the Ewoks.
Creators with yellow hood, and you can't see the face. It's only two eyes.
Oh, maybe it is the Tusken Raiders. Is that the right one, guys? Little guys with the hood and just like little eyes.
But to be honest, because I'm not a very fan of the
Yeah.
of Star Wars. This is just what I have in mind. But
sure.
So well, you can, but you can see about it. Well, about now, they are made of clouds. They are not very. This is why it's why he can fly, because he's very. It's not a solid creator.
Yeah, he's a little poof
Jawas.
of the Jawas. Is that what they are? That might be right.
Yeah, that's right.
The Jawas,
yeah,
bad.
That's
what I'm talking about. I got the nerds in chat. They help me out where I can't answer.
Well, yeah, because I'm not very familiar too with Star Wars, but
Yeah,
I know this is the reference I have in my mind when I create the mood board
yeah.
about now.
So I see we have a hammer here. I have a button I can hit that I think I'm still charging. I might be just wasting my energy doing this.
Yeah, and well,
Oh, he's like died.
yeah, well, when he's tired, he just he can't fly anymore.
Yeah, so now I have to find a way to recharge him here.
Mm-mm-mm.
And can I go not that way? Oh, gee, Danny killed the little guy. Not on purpose, guys. It was a complete accident. We'll find a way to revive him, I swear. So I see the vine. Now when you say it, I got to make sure I follow the vines everywhere that I see them. And this one I think is a little tight for Dagada, so I can't go in there.
You you can go on the right.
I can't go more right in there?
It's maybe not very clear, but
Oh, I see. Okay, there's I see.
yeah,
Okay.
that's right.
Got it.
Yeah, because of the foreground.
Oh. God, I would have been stuck. I would have been like, I don't know. I don't see a chat. And they're like, God, Danny, there's wall you can climb. Oh my God, guys, I wasn't looking. All right, Dagada, come on, buddy, jump. Ooh, big room indeed. So, as the puzzles so far, we've done mostly like the hit the button, change them, highlight the ropes. Are there even more types of like puzzles you guys have in mind that you just haven't gotten to yet? Are they mostly this kind of energized? Man, I'm terrible at this jumping part. Is there more types of like puzzles that have been inspired from other games or original puzzles you guys have thought of that you're looking forward to incorporating?
Well, for yes, the logic about the puzzles, it's something very simple. The idea is you just have to activate switches to change the platform in area, and the idea is you just have to create a way for Dagada to go from a point A to a point B.
Right.
And so I started to use the first puzzles are you just sorry, platform just appear or disappear. And here you just
got it. I was
this
gonna
is
figure
another
something out.
collectible. You can this is a collectible
Okay.
called information. You can use because Dagada he learned how to repair.
That's really cool. I like that. That's really cool. Yes. All right, now, can fly again. Little man can help me with the puzzle.
Yes, because for the moment, there are two types of collectible.
Yeah.
There is the scrap, which
you picked up quite a bit of that.
You can repair a lot of things, like the recharger.
Okay.
And you have the information you just received, and this gives the possibility to give a new power, like repair something.
Yeah. Okay, so I guess Dagada's got to pick that up. I got to get to those guys.
Well,
but I think I need to go light something down here first. Puzzle solving. We got this. Let me see. Hello, Mixwell. Hello. I hope you're having fun with Mouse. We absolutely are. This is great. We are taking our first looks here at Dagada's story, having a blast. Okay, this one I need to activate this. I need to go backwards. So the up way is the right way. Going back up there. Dagada, where you going? Let's see. Welcome back, Zenoza.
Well, yes, because Mixmo is one of my friends who works works with me a lot. He
Okay.
helped me a lot on the game. So yeah, happy to see him.
Absolutely. Well, Mixmo, thank you so much for helping make the game. We're having a blast with it so far. Really looking forward to it. For anyone else who happened again, pop in late. If you have any questions, you can use highlight, or for anyone who missed, like, Danny, what are we doing here? This is our second ever Dev Talk stream. We're sitting down with Malice, who's creating Dagada's story. The Kickstarter will start tomorrow, September 5th. If you guys want to help support the game, see it grow, fund the project. Do you guys have any, I didn't ask this prior, I'm sure it'll be on the Kickstarter. Are there any funding goals? I know typically there's names in the credits, so on and so forth. Do you guys have any plans of things you could tease ahead of time before the Kickstarter goes up?
And don't hesitate to ask again question if sometimes I don't answer if my answer is not enough accurate. Don't
No, you're good. But yeah, so like when the Kickstarter goes up, typically there's like different pledge rewards, right? If we hit this monetary goal, you get your name in the credits. If we do this much, there's a plush, or if we do this much, there's a desktop wallpaper and stuff like that. Do you have different goals set up for the Kickstarter already?
Yeah. Well, the idea of the Kickstarter is more for people who want to get other stuff that than the game.
Yeah.
It gives the possibility also to create to participate.
Yep. Yeah, you gotta participate.
To participate to the creation of the game, becoming a beta tester, or creating own stuff in the game.
Mm-hmm.
Because because I know even if the Kickstarter succeeded, it's the best. But I know I want to finish this game even if it's not working, because it's one of my dreams. So
absolutely,
I will not give up like this. It's just the opportunity for me to create a good event and to do something like this stream, for example, and to share, to do something fun around this.
Absolutely. No, you are a good fan. Thank you for hopping in. I appreciate you being here. Now, I am struggling with this puzzle. Is there something I need to do first? Am I not seeing an entrance for?
Yeah, it's so this is, I think, an error of level design.
Okay.
But you have to open the door with the L symbol.
This one down here.
Yeah, this one.
Yeah.
And you just have to follow the link.
Which
this is an error of level design. So, and yes, for the people who want, because the demo will be available tomorrow, and I will fix some errors I just saw during the first testing.
Sure.
Of the game.
So let's see. So then
it's a good opportunity for me to see
which signposting works, which ones could use improvement, for sure.
The errors I made.
So if this goes down, right? Hold on, can I go this way? Nothing here. So should I keep going down? Have I already passed it? Is this the one I want? I think this is what I need to.
You have to open.
Right. So this is what I have to open. So I need to go up and find how to hit that wire. Let me see. Phantom says, Mr. Dagada, man, I love your accent, by the way.
Oh, this is a very strong French accent, I think. Yeah.
All right, so double check. So I need... So that wire goes this way, all the way to the left, which I assume is the one coming from the top. So I need to get... that button on the left, correct? Past this door?
Yeah.
But I need to open that door with this button. And to do that, I need to hit that one down there. Can I go down? I can't get through.
Mm.
So if I went this way, perhaps. But I can't let him fly through with... Or could I do that and then leave and then go back up and then little man can fly around? Hold on. I'm either a genius or not even close. Oh, I teleported him back to me. No.
Yeah. It's but
So is
you have to go back to the yes, on the left. It's the on the left
So up this way.
where you get the reparation stuff.
So back over this way. So not through though, just
Yeah.
like...
Yeah, on the smaller hole.
Okay.
Yeah.
So back on through.
And here you have a switch you can use.
So I already turned it off. So I turned it off when I went back in. So now it should be good. Now I think we fixed it.
Yeah. But yes, as you can see, I think it's an error of design because you activate something and you don't see the
where it...
consequence of your
Okay.
action.
Sure.
So this is something I have to change. But for the
But now I do
don't worry,
this.
for the demo, it will be. I will update this as soon as possible.
Got it. But now I need him to hit it though. I think it works as far as like functioning from another room to bring it in. I am not as well versed in game development as I'm sure you are. I think if there was some kind of like camera movement that showed like one of the gates or like the world shook and it was like, hey, something happened in another room, I think giving the inclination. I assumed I went in there and I fixed it right off the rip and it was like, oh, that's all I had to do was fix it. So that'll move that, which will then do... All right, so just gotta figure out how to get little man up there. I'm running out of juice, so don't waste too much. So Nose would like to know, Mouse, if you like anime. Now we're getting into the added developer questions, which you got plenty of those. Anime, your cup of tea? Is that something you indulge yourself in?
Well, about anime, I watched anime, but when I was younger.
Okay.
So my references are Dragon Ball.
Okay.
Or, more I think old school anime.
Okay.
I liked one of Evangelion.
Okay. Evangelion, yeah.
Yeah, Evangelion. And but no, today I just watch sometime anime when my girlfriend watch. I watch with her, but I don't spend time. Okay, so
I got excited for a second. I solved the puzzle. So nice shit with the. There we go. I'm definitely seeing it. There's the learning curve of it where like you get the puzzles and you kind of got to look at them. I think a lot of when I played Escape Academy last year, I don't know if you've seen that one or followed up or know anything about Escape Academy. There were a lot of puzzles where I'm like, I went in, boom, I see everything and it clicked, bam, bam, bam. And then other ones where I had to sit and think. And once I saw the certain thing kick in, I'm like, got it. Now I know what to do. That's close.
Escape Academy. I already heard about this game, but I never tried.
Yeah, it's a fun. Listen, if y'all need like a teamwork, like office place camaraderie type building ordeal, it's a great co-op one to try and figure out like how to solve puzzles together, teamwork stuff. Great one.
Oh, okay.
Coming from someone who's only played the single player of it. But let me. So I got already charged there. How did I even get in here?
Here you.
So I want to go. You can't go there. Come here. Go down and down. So I hit that, but I can't go through that door. I'm checking all the walls again. You're like, there's secrets. I got to find them. There we go. Invisible wall. Hold on before we go that way. What's up? No. Okay. This seems like a dangerous spot where someone could easily be injured. We're going to leave this. I need to open that back up. So where is the button for that? It's back through here. I thought I could make the jump. Whiffed it. Let me see. So Phantom says, the lighting is fantastic. If you're asking about the design of the character, at first it was just a bouncing ball, inspiration from the game Within a Deep Forest. And the wings are because at the time we thought of the ball, we drew a lot of flies. That did come out. I know Phantom, you popped in a little bit after. We did talk about that a little bit. This mouse, a huge fan of flies. Not something many people would say. Let's get back on there. So Dagada asked, or Phantom asked, does Dagada have a hat or on his little head? So that was the question that Phantom asked on TikTok, I believe. So I can let you explain again. Who is our little hat-looking friend on Dagada here?
Yeah. Now is the second character of the game, and he's helping Dagada to find his spaceship, because Dagada just crashed on the planet, and so and now the name of the character is Now, and he has specific powers you can use to explore the planet.
Let me see. So can I get across? I don't think I can make that jump. But this one's closed on me. Is there a button I've missed down here? Or like down the lower side? I know there's a door to go back up that I have to get to.
Yeah, you have to. You can just go to the top.
So back up.
That's right. And here you have a. Yes, there is a.
There's something in here I can do?
Yes. This
Is it? Because we did, so that's charged. What can I do in here? What can I do in here? I can't crawl in there. Can't activate that. What can I do in here?
you can follow the wire.
This, like, follow it, but can I? Aha! Ha ha!
Yes,
got it. So
one of the big difference between the two characters. This is the morphology or the size.
Got it. Okay, I totally saw this, and instead of thinking of it as a wire, I was like, "There's just a plant sticking out." I'm not 100% sure what the plant's doing down here, but it's here. It's living its best life. So I need to go. So that one didn't activate that, so I went up. Which now I can borrow this. Go on up. Go back through here, but now this is closed, so I need to do this. Come on, buddy, let's go. I said, come on. You coming with me? You staying? There we go. There we go. One puzzle at a time, team. We'll get there. So there was another one I missed. So I gotta go there. Now, how do I activate that one? Can we go on through here? No. Secret app. Hold on. Click this one, which will now open. What did you open? You closed me in again. Up here. Hit. Not that one again. Where do I want to go? What did I hit?
The game is a lot of exploration too.
It is. This it's
to find the.
It's
the good
definitely the
way.
spot where I'm always just like nervous on stream where I'm like, I'm doing it wrong. I got to open this one. I got to go to the right spot. Go back up the way I just opened. Now, come on, open that again. Click it. Run on through here. So now I need to hit that L, but how do I hit that shape? Is there another hole? Can you go through? Yep, I see the grass now. I see the wall. So I hit the W. Hit this. Bam. Now, what did you open for me? Because now you did... That's closed. So before we do that, how about you do this? We'll switch. Let me see it. I'm sorry, chat. I don't know if I missed anything important here. It's amazing. Problems Phantom. This is a hard time typing with my phone. So we hit this one. Now we go through here. So before I go back up, okay, let's just hold it in. So I want to go all the way up here. Back across. Up should have you do this first.
Yeah.
Jump. Jump. Okay. He gives that, when he gets tired, he gets that little side eye, and I'm just like, he's all disappointed. He's like, you finally figured it out. Thanks. Took you long enough.
Well, yeah, Dagada is not very he's a little bit lazy sometimes, and he doesn't like to do a lot of effort.
Listen, Dagada and I are like the same person. I've done that plenty of times. Come here. There we go. Nope, screwed it up. Go back up there. Now come here. Okay. Okay, so by default he will teleport to me. I keep trying to teleport him after, and I could probably just leave and he'll come right to me. And didn't want to do that. And now we're here. Have I missed any of the secret rooms we were talking about? I'm sure I have.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, unfortunately, but it's quite difficult to find those secret rooms.
He's right. He's gonna be like, you missed it. Right past it. There. We missed the thanks for playing. Don't hesitate to help us by participating. Listen, we all know we got to go check us out on Kickstarter, but we need to find one of these secret rooms, and you're going to handhold me right to it once I get back in here. Do I have to use the mouse for this part? There we go. I'm not sure if it's set to a certain button. I kept hitting all the buttons and nothing happened. So a new game.
Okay.
There we go. But this is great. I'm enjoying this a lot. Like it's the part of I see the like mellow, like I just got home from work. I got a kind of vibe, and also like the Danny, you're missing everything you need to go forward. Just pay attention. I'm like, got it. Now it's there. Now it clicked. Let me see. I didn't see any other questions in the chat, I don't believe. So let me see if I have any more on the sheet. So I asked Burr about developing. I'm trying to get a more serious question than the goofy ones. Sure, let's go with the goofy one real quick. Cartoon Burb asks, and this is a very important question in our stream, so your answer may deter people from liking you, and I say this with the most respect. Do you like cream soda?
Well, I'm not sure to know to know cream soda, to be honest.
Okay. That is it's an acceptable answer. Should we change that? We got to try it and understand. Absolutely. But as long as you're not coming in saying that we hate cream soda, we understand what we need to do.
But I will try definitely because when I look the the definition on the web.
Yeah.
But okay, it's like Dr. Pepper or
Okay. Oh, don't tell Phantom. She loved her Dr. Pepper. I don't know if they're friends anymore, but Denny's perfect. Cream soda. Now I'm curious. It's essentially just, and listen, my chat yells at me when I explain it like this, but it's aged vanilla as a soda. So it's just very sweet. It's lovely. It's a delicacy. in all parts of the world.
Okay, okay. Well, I will try this when because in France we are not so we are very simple, I think,
Yeah.
in soda. It's only orange juice, apple
Yeah.
juice, and
Whoa.
and Pepsi Cola and
Okay.
Pepsi or Coke. It's very simple. But when I traveled a little bit, and when I lived in Japan during few months,
Yeah.
and in Japan you have so many different things, very strange taste, and
Yeah.
there are a lot of soda. It was quite fun to try a lot of different things like that.
I'm sure the jump in the amount of sugar in your drinks was insane. Going from
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
apple juice and orange juice to something that's basically water filled with soda. I'm sure that was a shock. All right, now we speedrun just a little bit. And listen, I'm all ready. When we get there, you can tell me where to go, where to jump, what door to check, unless you need me to find it. Otherwise, you could be
Yeah.
here for hours, but you are more than welcome to tell me where the secret room is. Just don't tell anyone else streaming the game or playing it. They need to figure out themselves, but I'm special. So I get the answers.
You can, yes, I will tell you, and you can continue. It's a little bit.
I think you said it was
Yes.
past that first big puzzle room. And
Yes,
hopefully
yes.
now I have an idea of how to do it all. Oh, let me get the
Here
scrap. I'm gonna need
there is a small secret here. I
Is
don't
it
know if
this
you
one?
find it.
Not that one. Actually, I can't use him yet, so not there. Through
Yeah.
some more scrap. Is that's a secret? Is there more? Did I miss it?
Yeah. No,
That's it?
this is the very first one, just
Okay.
to
A few extra little ingredients.
yeah. It's, the one after will be very it's very hard because yeah, like I told you, it's a speedrunner who give gives me gave me the ID. So
If I have to min-max my jumps and go this way and that way, and it's like, oh, cool, I need to do the glitches. Oh,
it's very simple to go in it, but it's very smart. It's very smart.
very smart. So Danny
If
couldn't find it by himself. Noted. Got it.
yeah, I mean, I will never have the idea of something like that. It's not from me.
Let me see. Phantom asked, how did you go about doing the sound effects? And I know you mentioned, and we're gonna have to get all dev talk, hit boxes and whole 9 yards with it. But you mentioned you kind of had like a preset, like collection of sounds you were using, correct? For like all the different sound effects.
Well, yes, for the sound effects, I just catch from yeah, free sound effect from the web.
Mm-hmm.
And there are a lot of websites which gives a lot of samples you can use in your
Yeah.
project. Well, and sometimes when the sound is not it's not exactly what I like,
Yeah.
I just change. Oh, I just change it a little bit with Audacity. I don't know
Okay.
the software. It's a free software you can use.
Yeah. I've used Audacity a little bit in my time. Eventually, I've just jumped over to using OBS for everything, but there's no audio mixing with that, or no like editing or anything. But let me see. Maxwell, I will sleep 1 a.m. here. Like, sleep. Absolutely, I know it's late for Malice as well, so we're gonna get this secret. I want to make sure you get some balanced sleep. Game development and lack of sleep is not a good combination. So we'll get you there as soon as we can. But you can't set me up for a secret and then we can't find it. So we gotta find it.
No problem for this. This is
so I did.
no, because it's quite fun. Oh, sorry.
There we go. I was like, I know I did one. Which one did I skip? Let me see. So Cartoon Burb asks again, Mr. Dagada, you have to call him Malice, or Mr. Dagada if you're okay with Mr. Dagada.
Yeah, no problem.
Yes, Mr. Dagada, was there anything from your childhood not relating to games that inspired anything in the game? So we're like childhood, favorite breakfast cereals, family moments, grown-up plushes. Was there anything in that wheelhouse that was like implemented in like creating the game?
Oh, you mean the question is if there is something not from my childhood which inspired the game?
Yeah, so from your childhood that wasn't game related. I know we talked kind of about your like what NES games you've played in the past that inspired it, but like was there anything else? Is there anything else you've included, like family history, other things you enjoyed growing up that you kind of like, I want to make sure I include this reference in my game?
I'm sorry, I'm not sure to understand every
Sure.
the question.
So basically, was there anything else that growing up that you really cared about, something that was super important to you, that you made sure reflected in the game when you made it?
Oh,
I'm hitting the wrong button. I need to hit.
well, yeah, because the game is talking about something very actual, very yeah, because the main danger of the game is about the it's like a climate danger.
Yeah.
So this is I think this is something I want to add in this game. It's this is the more actual danger, and well, yes, I don't know if it answers the question, but
I think so. In worst case, you know, they're like, you know what, I get it. No, it checks out.
yes, you did it.
I had to pause there. I was like, this is the one I stuck the first time. I got to figure it out this time. I can't embarrass this all again.
Yes. Okay. This is. You can continue a little bit further, but
Okay.
you are very close from the.
Very close.
Yes.
Okay. You heard him, Chad. We're almost there. We're gonna find
Okay,
it.
here now you can find the.
So keep going up.
I just let you search a little bit.
Oh no! So if I go this way, not there, not here. Check. Can't use now yet. I'm gonna check every spot of the floor.
It's not the good way. It's not the good way.
Not a good way. So go the other way.
Yeah.
Okay. So is it?
Yeah, it's better. Better.
Not here.
No. Well.
I'm gonna try and jump into every wall I can find. Down here, no. Is it? Oh, is this? I'm a gaming god. Nice. Hold on. Where are we? What are we doing? Aww. The skins feature will unlock at the Kickstarter success. Oh, that's great.
Yeah. So, well, about the story about this secret place.
Yeah.
The name of the person. Well, not the name. The nickname of the person who gave me the ID.
Okay.
Zozor with a Z. So that's why the puzzle is like a Z.
Oh, I see. Okay. That's pretty dope.
Yeah, and he suggests me to add a skin you can unlock here. So this will be the place where you will unlock the first skin of the game.
Got it.
If the Kickstarter is succeeded.
So what I heard now, if there's custom skins in this game, there's got to be a CGDannyB skin with like a blue gnome hat, maybe some sunglasses for Dagada. Listen, I'm not here to make development difficult, but if the option's on the table, we can never say no to a little gnome, maybe a big white gnome bush for Dagada. Listen, we could talk shop.
Yes. The idea is to give the opportunity for people to create fun skin or something like that with a Kickstarter.
Are there any more secret? Was that the last secret room? Is there more to find?
Yes, there is a small secret at the end.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if I try, all right, there. I'm dumb. I got to do it first. Go switch, bop. Easy. Let me try and remember how to do these really fast. I don't want to take another hour for the game that I just beat. So I need to go. Not there. Here. And then I can't climb that way, so I have to go this way. Chat screaming secret tunnel when we found the secret tunnel. Perfect. I think I need... Come on down here. Charge you up because you're running out of juice. Let's send him this way.
This is the difficulty of the game, to avoid a soft lock.
Yeah. Oh, I could soft lock myself.
Yeah, but no. I try to avoid all those situations. I think it's impossible to soft lock now.
I think it's impossible. Let's find out if we can do it.
But we never know. It's quite it's a strange behavior here.
Yeah. It seems like I gotta kind of crouch my way in first. Can't really climb. Oh, I was right there. I was right there. Come on, buddy. Come on. We didn't get in there. You know you can get in there. All right. He just needs a break. He's just charged himself up. And motivation.
That will, definitely tomorrow I have to update a little bit to fix some small issues like this.
It looks like I might be stuck down here.
Is it impossible for you to?
I
think. Down.
Yeah, because down here I'm kind of stuck in this like falling animation. Yeah, so if I would. You can do it, Dagada. I believe in you. So if we go, right.
It was.
Yeah, it's like I start to crawl, and once I hit like a certain point, it kind of like closes out.
Oh jeez.
So we might be stuck at this point. I don't know if we can get back out. Dagada looks exhausted. But I guess if that's a close enough look, we can kind of wrap it up. I know I told you I kept you like 15, 20 minutes longer than I planned to, so I don't want to too much longer. But ladies and gentlemen, this has been Dagada's story. The demo you said drops tomorrow alongside the Kickstarter on Steam.
Yeah, that's right. Tomorrow at it's 10 a.m. Eastern time. I think.
Okay.
It will be and the demo will be available too. Don't hesitate to give a hand, or to if you like the project.
Absolutely. You guys can go over to, again, if you !wish list in the chat, you can get the Steam page. Be sure to add to your wish list, and then you can download the demo tomorrow, as well as !Kickstarter in the chat. You'll be able to pull up the Kickstarter if you want to help fund the game, help this game become even more precious than it already is. Go and show some support. Do you have an idea of how long the Kickstarter will run? I don't know if there's a default like length for it. Do you know how long, like when is the end of the Kickstarter?
It's 30 days. So...
Okay.
Yeah, and until the beginning of October, the 5th, I think.
Okay, so you guys you got like a month to help support this game, so you head on over, help it wherever you can. As we get ready to wrap up here, is there anything else you want to tell anybody watching about the game, where they can keep up to date with it as far as social media, and what they can expect moving forward with Dagada's story?
Do you like birds?
Okay, yep, that is okay. So that was a question I was gonna avoid, but you know what? It's here. Cartoon Burb, huge bird enthusiast, would love to know, what is your favorite bird, if you have one.
To be honest, I'm not very familiar with birds, but I also
There you have it.
uh,
Malice hates birds. Burb can't play the game now. It's your fault, Burb.
probably a pigeon. This is what I saw the most of
Okay.
my time. It's pigeons. So.
Pigeons are a good one. Pigeons are a good one.
I know.
Pigeons are coded. Perfect. Anyway, as I was saying, is there anywhere, where can everyone go if they want to stay up to date on Dagada's story?
Well, yes. Well, what I use the most is Twitter
Mhm.
to give news, and there is also a Discord
Perfect.
where I try to give as much information I can, and well, yes, and a little bit Instagram, but I'm not very. It's a little bit difficult for me to be on the all social media.
Trust me, I know the struggle. We got to use all of them. It's the worst.
Yeah, it's not easy at all.
No.
Yeah, because I tried TikTok recently, and it's very, very hard to create content, or I mean to do something good.
Yeah. It takes a lot of work, but there are a lot of indie devs on TikTok. I think it's a great platform to use. I would definitely recommend checking out some other indie games on TikTok, because I think that'd be a great inspiration for some advertising for you.
Yeah, I will. I need to spend more time on this to understand how it can work.
Yeah.
Yeah, but thank you very much for the event. It's
Absolutely.
It's the first time for me to talk about Dagada, even in French. In France, I never do something like this. So in English, it's very hard.
And I appreciate you so much for bearing with that. If my 4 years of high school French was any good, I absolutely would have done my best to communicate that way. But unfortunately, all I can remember is how to tell somebody that they're ugly. So that is probably not very beneficial here.
No, but it's a good opportunity for me, because I want to speak a little bit more English. So it's a first time when you ask for this kind of event, I was a little bit. It was well, I was a little bit. It was not. I was not comfortable.
Yeah, I totally get it.
when you are in, it's quite fun. So.
Absolutely. So any other devs who are trying to sit down and play your game, hit me up. You know, DMs wide open. So loan we're thinking.
Oh, but I hope when the game will be finished, I hope we can do something. It could be the good opportunity to do something.
Absolutely.
Like again.
I'd love to sit down, play some more. Again, if we want to put a little gnome costume in there, you know, I won't say no, but you know, I won't shoehorn myself into the game. Oh man, but yes, I will wrap it up. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. If you're on YouTube, all the links I mentioned are in the description below. This should be going up, I think, 2 days or so with Twitch rules and whatnot after the stream. But if you guys want to hang out over on Twitch, do all kinds of cool indie game stuff over there. Twitch.tv/CGDannyB. Malice, thank you so much for joining me. I cannot wait to see the game continue to progress, and I'm gonna sit here and try and find that secret later, and when I do, I'm gonna post it on Twitter. I'm gonna find it.
Thank you everyone, and thank you for the event. Thank you.
Absolutely, this has been great.